Financial scam busted. Tonight, a Fair Oaks Ranch businessman in jail accused of bilking investors out of millions of dollars. Marilyn Moritz explains the alleged Ponzi scheme that came tumbling down.
Where'd all the money go?
51-year-old Henry Clasen hardly looks the high-dollar wheeler dealer.
Get with all the money, sir.
But that's the picture the feds paint, a greedy schemer who frequented Vegas craps tables and casinos, tricking people he'd meet, even on the airplane, into buying stock and investing in business ventures, promising unattainable returns.
In fact, there was not any investment. All the investments were fraudulent.
All a mirage. The indictment says the payments to investors were not actual profits earned on those investments, but funds from other investors. A Ponzi scheme.
You get with all the money, sir.
Where is the money?
Mr. Clasen was using the money for his own personal use in a lavish personal lifestyle based on his crimes.
This Fair Oaks Ranch home, his last known address, we found the house vacant and for sale. I spoke to one investor who says he lost $20,000. The FBI knows of 70 victims, bilked out of a total $2 million. And there may be more. Marilyn Moritz, KSAT 12 News.
A dangerous arrest in San Antonio. They say the suspect ran a multi-million-dollar scam. Authorities say people lost their life savings to Henry Clasen. They say he was living a life of luxury using other people's money.
A stock investment scheme in which he would show investors a computer screen that indicated a high return on stocks.
But the FBI says there weren't any real stocks. The FBI says Clasen was running this scam for about 4.5 years, accused of stealing more than $2 million. An 8-liner parlor is
them their dreams of getting rich would come true, but instead he stole their money and allegedly gambled it away in Las Vegas. Today, FBI agents arrested a San Antonio man accused of running a pyramid investment scheme. News 4's Randy Escamilla with the story.
Henry Clasen didn't say a word as federal agents hauled him to jail. Investigators say for more than 4 years, Clasen told as many as 80 people he'd invest their money for a good return.
There was really never any investment, but he convinced people by showing them this practice computer program that in fact he was seeing large return on these stocks when in fact he wasn't.
And this is the house the feds say Clasen bought with the loot, a $359,000 home in upscale Fair Oaks Ranch. To support his lavish lifestyle, the feds say Clasen would pass himself off as a high-rolling Las Vegas circus investor. Clasen allegedly would take other people's money, then gamble it all away in Las Vegas. The feds say one woman lost all of her $200,000 life savings.
That is unfortunately the lifestyle and his total disregard for these folks. There's nothing at this point that we have found.
The bad news, investigators say his victims will probably never get their money back. Their only return is knowing that Clasen's luck has ended. Reporting downtown, Randy Escamilla, News 4 WOAI.
Clasen currently faces felony state charges of theft of service up to $20,000.
Homeless people.
if everyone goes through with charges against him. The FBI busts a multi-million-dollar scam right here in San Antonio.
A stock investment scheme in which he would show investors a computer screen that indicated a high return on stock.
Well, the problem is the stocks didn't exist. The FBI says that Henry Clasen persuaded many to invest money with him, some losing their life savings. He's now accused of stealing more than $2 million. The FBI says he was running the scam for about 4.5 years with a partner in Tennessee. Clasen was living at a home in Fair Oaks Ranch here. Well, it may be a regular old...
The businessman busted for fraudulent financial schemes is now in jail. 51-year-old Henry Clasen supposedly was a frequent visitor to Las Vegas casinos, convincing those he met there to buy stock and invest in business ventures. He's accused of running what's called a Ponzi scheme. The payments made to investors were actually funds from other investors. The rest of the cash went straight into Clasen's pocket. Over 70 people scammed, a total of $2 million lost.
Ralph Nader launched his election campaign in Texas today. Now he's heading to San Antonio. Nader needs about